And a heart attack that lasted 6 days. A local woman's story of survival. That's next. All right, top thanks. Next, the heart attack that wouldn't stop.
Thought of what could have happened is very sad. You know, the thought that my children would grow up without their mom.
One woman's 6-day ordeal that could have cost her her life. Tonight, a Living Well special report on a common killer we typically associate with men. Heart disease is also the #1 killer of women. Yet sometimes their symptoms are missed or misread, even when they go to a doctor for help. Just ask a Brunswick, Maryland woman about her heart attack that lasted 6 days. Last October, 40-year-old Melissa Wagner was feeling lousy, so she paid a visit to her doctor.
I just didn't feel good, and I had a cough and had some pressure in my chest, and they thought I had pneumonia.
Melissa went home, but the symptoms stayed with her.
2 days later, the pressure in my chest would not stop, so I went back to my family physician.
She was sent home again. It wasn't until 4 days later, when Melissa finally went to an emergency room, that she got some shocking news.
He told me that I was having a heart attack, and I said, no, I'm not. I have pneumonia.
She was having what we would call a stuttering heart attack. So the blood vessel with blood clot in it was opening and closing over a period of time.
Dr. Turco says heart attack symptoms in women are often more subtle and hard to pinpoint than in men. Things like nausea, indigestion, and fatigue that just won't go away.
Their risks of heart attack or heart-related problems are as great as their male counterparts.
It's now been almost 3 months since Melissa's stuttering heart attack. She's in outpatient therapy and has some advice for other women out there.
Pay attention to what signals your body gives you, what you're feeling. Trust your instincts.
This wife and mother of 2 says not a day goes by that she doesn't think about what could have been.
The thought of what could have happened is very sad. You know, the thought that my children would grow up without their mom.
Now, Dr. Turco says it's important to try and foster a personal relationship with your doctor and pay attention to your heart health before you ever feel sick. That means knowing whether your blood pressure and cholesterol, good and bad, are in the normal range. And it also means a healthy diet, exercise, and no smoking.
Well, those so-called budget plans offered by your local utility can actually be a budget buster.